I'm Carla, the founder of the Feminine Energy. Welcome to this channel, or welcome back. So on this video I want to talk about kindness being one of the most important traits, and especially in a man who is embodying his healthy masculine, and also in a woman who is embodying her healthy feminine. So I believe kindness is a masculine trait. It's a trait of a healthy masculine man. He's kind, he's empathetic, and he's just kind. He treats people with kindness, starting with himself, of course. He treats himself with kindness, and he treats others with kindness, whatever he is. And he doesn't treat people with kindness to get something from them. He treats people with kindness because he's naturally kind. It's a kind person. He is in his healthy self. So that's why he's kind. He's kind in a restaurant with staff. He's kind in a shop. He's kind with colleagues, with clients, with a woman in his life, with his children. He's just kind. And it's really just his nature. He's kind. It's a kind person. He wants to see his woman well treated, cared for, and his children, his family, his friends. It's just how he is. So because men who are in their wounded masculine, who are embodying feminine traits, they're not kind. They are those type of men who are bitter, who are angry, and because they're not kind. They're not kind. They are the least empathetic, the least kind to others, into themselves as well. And because they feel angry inside, they have this anger inside, they have this bitterness inside. So, and that's how a man who is not kind, who is even treats others not that well, and treats his woman not that well, it's not a man embodying his healthy masculine. It's a man who is suffering inside. Who has trauma, who has wounds, and maybe a lot of times he is not addressing those wounds. He's not addressing that, or he's not conscious of that, or he's conscious but he just doesn't want to do anything about it. So that's how you know. So a man who is in his healthy masculine is a kind man. So if you are dating, look for men who are kind, who are kind to you, who are kind to others, who show kindness, and not a fake kindness, not as a way to get something, but genuine kindness. Genuine kindness is consistent. There's no breaks of consistency. He is consistent over a long period of time in his actions, not in his words, in his action. He shows patterns of being consistent, in being kind. So that's how you know. And of course, if you are a woman and you want to manifest and you want to be with a man who is kind, you have to be kind yourself as well. You have to be a match. You have to embody the values that you want your partner to have. So that doesn't mean you have to be the same in everything, but that is a value. That is a strong value, being kind. So, and this doesn't mean not having boundaries. This doesn't mean being kind doesn't mean being a people pleaser. No, absolutely not. It doesn't mean, it just means that you're not mean. It means you're not mean to others. So you don't need to be mean in order to put boundaries. You don't need to be rude, to be aggressive. If there are situations, you cannot be kind, you just remove yourself from the situation, because that's a way of being kind to yourself as well. But you have to embody that energy. You have to be the energy you want to attract. So you have to do your inner work and also be kind yourself.